What's up, you guys? Welcome back to IAMAMBRIAJUELZTV. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to be notified every time your girl posts a video. Today, we're going to be getting to unpopular opinions, mom edition.
Taylor Gang, let's get it.
Young Money.
Yeah. There's some people coming with me and I know who they are, and some that just ain't gon' make it and I know who they are, and I know they ain't gon' like it, but it's quite alright. I ain't need no one my whole life, and I've done alright. I can do bad by myself. These days you never can tell, except the people who've been with me and they know who they are. Yeah, they know my true colors and they see what they are.
First of all, my first unpopular opinion is, making sure that I raise my kids to embrace themselves and love themselves more and put themselves first. Making sure that they're healing, stuff like that. Does that make sense? I'm kind of nervous. My phone's too. Oh, and I also want to make sure, no shade, but kind of like my kids don't live in my shadow. I know for a lot of us, we were put in a box, and I kind of want to make sure that I support my children and however they decide to live their lives, along with, trying to do my best to understand their decisions and loving them and supporting them through that. I'm sorry for singing in the background. Okay, unpopular opinion number 2. I want to teach my children how to be responsible, single or in a relationship. So for example, I know, me and my daughter have this conversation all the time, but pretty much it's like, I don't care, I'm not going to say what I say to her because I don't want nobody. I put it to you like this. I'm just going to be honest. I wouldn't give a damn if my daughter decided, not saying that she would or would not. So let's just be clear. But if, she got old enough and a man decided that, they wanted to marry my daughter and she didn't have to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were financially stable and secure enough for her to do whatever she wants to do and didn't necessarily have to work, but she still was doing whatever she does on the side. I want her to know how to keep a house. I want you to know how to be understanding and be patient when it comes down to your family unit as a woman. And if you were single, same thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be able to take care of take care of yourself. Keep yourself together. Make sure you're taking yourself out on dates. Loving on yourself. Being patient with yourself. When you don't always feel the best. When you're not always doing the best. And just being authentic and being you. You know what I'm saying? My son, the same thing. Don't expect for you to get into a relationship with a woman and feel so comfortable that you leave everything on her plate. No, ma'am. Yeah, it's okay for some people in their relationships, depending on what your relationship is and how you decide that you're going to come together and be in that relationship. If you want to be, you know, it's okay for people to have gender roles in their relationship, but I feel like it's very burdensome for most women, or have been in the past, to where we have to pick up the slack and we have to do all this just because of being paid the bills, or he helping out with this and that, and we got to take the children, pick the children, take the children, pick the children, feed the children, feed you, wash your clothes, do this and work out at the same time, and we don't have any grace. So when we all broken down, you know what I'm saying? So I want to teach my son to be able to be considerate of his woman's feelings, that he does not have a mother. His wife is not his mother. His wife or his girlfriend is his counterpart. And he also has to pick up the slack and do what it is necessary, so it just won't be on one person. My unpopular opinion number 3. I do not, by any means, ever plan on dating just for my children to have a father figure. Me, myself, personally, I kind of feel like it's a little disrespectful, to say the least. Like, I know for me, when I was coming up, I didn't have my father. My mother never, ever brought guys around me or tried to force me to be kind of family oriented with a guy. You know what I'm saying? She respected my boundaries, and I respect her for that, and I love her for that. I appreciate it. But no, if I were to date, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I need you to do this. If it's not my kid's father, either one of them, I'm good with that. Cool. Also, I feel like it makes things weird. Like, children already, depending on what, you know what I'm saying, the situation is, they already have a void from not having whatever it is that they may have as it is, but you try to shove somebody up in their face, it just makes things weird and awkward. Unpopular opinion number 4, mom edition, is having another kid. I don't want more kids, girl. I don't want kids. I feel like by me having my first child at 17 and then having my second one at 23, 24, and having to deal with not having neither father there, and me kind of having to, you know, go through sickness literally and health and still take care of a baby. Like, I was literally going to physical therapy every day for like a month and a half, still trying to carry this baby with these GP drains, it was just a lot. And I vowed to myself that I would never have another child unless I was married. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much that we already have to do. And I'm just speaking for me personally. I'm not speaking for nobody else's situation. This is why it's called unpopular opinions. But no, I don't feel like right now you got the monkeypox out, girl. You know, the COVID. You got to worry about your baby getting sick. You know, things is going on in the world you ain't never heard of before, ain't never seen of before, don't know what it's going to do to you. You know, I just feel like it would be selfish and unfair for me to bring a child in the world right now. And then again, too, I'm not where I want to be financially. Or even where a place to where, you know, my husband, you know, I don't know. Let's just say I don't know right now. But right now, it's not a definite no, but it's a no. Okay. Unpopular opinion number 6 is, we don't go to church. And I know somebody is saying that may be the most commonest thing I've ever heard. Here's the thing with that. I don't want my children to go to church. And I know that people may have their own personal opinions about that, and that's perfectly fine. Please don't add me in the comments. You know, we all are human. We all have our own ways of thinking. I don't want to get into my personal reason for not, but unpopular opinion number 6 or 5. Unpopular opinion number 6, mom edition, is I do listen to jazz. I prefer to listen to jazz music more than I listen to R&B. jazz music is one of those feelings that has always given me kind of, I don't know, 50s, 1950s, 1960s, when you can look back on TV and see how us brown skinned people used to be, you know, doing our doggone thing, and the music and the dancing and this is the whole vibe. Even in the early 2000s, my mama had friends who listened to jazz music, and I thought it was a, you know, be bougie type thing. You know what I'm saying? But it is very relaxing. It's very positive and renewing. You know, sometimes when you listen to Pandora and YouTube, they play the same thing. Don't let you like it. If you like it, wormhole. They didn't just pull your ass on in. Okay? But yeah. So number 7 is allowing my kids to go to sleepovers. Have sleepovers is the utter no. The reason for this is I just don't believe it. You know, I allowed my child out of pressure to attend a couple sleepovers. And when I tell you, I panicked the whole entire time. I cried. It was just a terrible feeling because for me, I'm an only child. And at the time, my daughter was the only child, I believe. Maybe not. But my son was only like a couple of months old. So technically, I could only imagine how she felt. You know, and you know, it's so much stuff going on in the world now, child. You don't know who you can trust and who you can't. So that's just a no for me. Sleepovers is an absolute no. And this one is gonna kill a lot of y'all. So my unpopular opinion, mom edition, is respectful freedom of speech. Okay? I do allow my children, or feel that it is relief and freeing to express their feelings and their emotions. Obviously, our generation and back didn't have the best examples when it comes down to that area. So pretty much I just want them to be able to express their feelings respectively and efficiently without cussing me or nobody else out, and knowing how to express their emotions as well. There's been times where my daughter has come to me and upset because she hasn't been able to do something, right? That she was trying to do, or, you know, maybe because she just felt sad. And I ask her why, and I always make sure that she understands that this is a safe space. She can tell me how I feel. I'll ask her how she feels. She explains herself, and then I comfort her. I give her a hug, I give her a kiss, and I let her know that it's going to be all right. Now, there was a time, of course, there was a time where, well, I won't say that, but I'll say that she has grown to be able to express herself and, you know, not be manipulative, because you do have, you know, you go through that with kids. Like, children will do certain things to get their way. So it's all in the matter of trial and error, but being their biggest cheerleader and being their biggest support team. So another unpopular opinion, I don't have it down yet, or I didn't write it down, but my other one would be number 9, would be kind of to go back to how I was talking about, like, raising my son to be something that he never experienced, right? To be strong, to be loyal, to always be honest, and stand up for what he believes in with respect, right? And that just goes back to me being a single mom. I had my first child at 17, so not really having that example as a mom, or being a mom and not having that support when it comes down to, you know, raising children, and the child having the support on the back end to be able to know certain things that moms just have no way of knowing or teaching their sons. But my main things for him is to always be honest, always be loyal, try to be understanding, okay, and stand firm on what it is that you believe. It's okay for you to, you know, teach your children, or for even my children to learn how to understand other perspectives than just their own, and be able to hear other people out. But yeah, you can stand on what it is that you believe, especially if you have data to back it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I was kind of a little rubbing, a little stuttering, a little thumb, but yeah, I was nervous. But we got through it. So I'm gonna go back over this with y'all. So my first one was raising my kids to embrace them true selves, not forcing them to live in my shadow. The second one is teaching my children or my child to be single, and if not single, how to raise a family, and what to do to maintain basic needs and being responsible, both single and in a relationship. Number 3 is I don't want to date specifically for my children to have a father figure. I would rather for their in particular fathers to be in their lives. Number 4, having another kid is a big no for me right now. I don't feel like I'm ready for it. I really feel like I got my 2. I got a girl and a boy, girl. So I think I'm done. Number 5 is we don't go to church ever. Never. Just playing. Number 6 is I prefer to listen to jazz music more than R&B music. It's very classic and relaxing. And it's really meditative if you get into it, girl. Comment down below. Y'all know the smooth jazz, not the kind of spruce it up a little bit. The smooth jazz. 7, allow my kids to have sleepovers or somebody to go over their house, or them to come over to ours is a big no for me. And number 8 is respectful freedom of speech. Honey, you can say what you need to say, baby, without being disrespectful or rude. So this is the end of my video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Not sorry. If you did, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified every time we post a video. And as always, my Juliets, I love you. If you know you're a part of the Juliet clan, you subscribe, hashtag Juliet section, hashtag Juliet in the comment section. Period. Peace, y'all. Bye. Drinks on you or the drinks is on me. We ain't going nowhere.